I just wanted to do a real quick video and speak about Gervonta Davis and his ongoing, mysterious charges that he get. And I just want to point out the timeline in which a lot of these cases started to come up. In other words, a lot of this stuff just be staged. It's always ironic how Gervonta Davis somehow is getting into an altercation leading up to his fight. No one ever speaks about that. But it's being reported that Gervonta Davis has been jailed on a domestic violence charge in Parkland. I seen a few clips on the Shade Room where him and his baby's mother got into it. She left poop on a toothbrush, which is outright just nasty. A lot of this stuff I think be staged in terms of, they get into a fake fight in a sense of, I'm not sure if you guys ever watched the episode on the Boondocks when Chris Brown was up there. Chris Brown would purposely stage these events. So they had a lawyer friend by the name of Tom who lived across the street, and he represented Chris Brown, right? And Chris Brown had staged a robbery at a local convenience store. And he represented him, and he realized that he staged it. And he staged it for views. And he staged it to garner a lot of attention. He faked the fight in front of Tom's girlfriend, and Tom reacted. And it made his girl like him even more because women like the bad boy character. So all this is being done for attention, right? This is just strategic marketing. These are just gimmicks that they're using to build hype for the fight. You can't tell me, you can't convince me that his girlfriend is they're just chilling and they're having a good time all year. They've been good all year. But leading up to the fight, which the fight is in like a week or two, she just all of a sudden wake up and turn into Wolverine. And you see where she got like scratches going all, like I'm talking about like deep. Like you would have to literally like use like knives and all types of stuff to like dig into the mirror. Like you see the mirror just destroy. She destroyed the mirror, like poop on the toothbrush. Like all this stuff just looks outrageous. And I don't think this is a coincidence, in my honest opinion, that she just woke up and turned into a Memphis grizzly bear and just decided that she wanted to just scrape the walls. And it was just crazy because I did this video yesterday, but it's just crazy how the news came out that she admitted that she was the one who started the fight, which is going to paint the narrative that Gervonta is the victim, which would then, lead to him getting out of jail. And then it will all of a sudden, everything's a go for the fight. Have the police come to the house. He gets locked up. Once these things transpire and he takes his mug shot, so on and so forth, then that's when it hit the tabloids, it hit the blogs, and it runs rapid. It hit the Shade Room, all these major platforms, and it just builds anticipation. And, all this stuff is centered around the fight. On September 19, 2017, Gervonta Davis was issued an arrest warrant. He was accused of first-degree aggravated assault. According to Maryland court records, the alleged incident took place on August 1st, 2017. Now, if we scroll down to his boxing record, he had a fight versus a guy named Francisco Fonseca, whatever his name is. He won via KO. And then it says the alleged incident took place August 1st, 2017. How ironic is it that August 26, 2017, he has a fight versus a no-name opponent, Francisco Fonseca, whatever his name is. On February 1st, 2020, Davis was arrested on charges of simple battery and domestic violence against his former girlfriend. I can't remember if this was the moment where he walked up inside a baby shower or something. He walked up and he grabbed his girlfriend by the neck. I remember it was at a basketball game or something like that. Oh yeah, that's when he grabbed her by her shirt and said, "Come here. Get over here." That was February 1st, 2020. My brother loves Gervonta Davis, so I'm pretty sure he's going to order this fight. I'm not watching it. But ain't no way in the world that Gervonta is just kicking back, black painted fingernails. It just so happened to be right around the time where he's prepping for a fight. How ironic is it? And they said it could impact the fight. It ain't gonna impact no scheduled fight. They not about to continue to lie to me. They tried to convince us that Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford fight was going to happen. I knew it was complete lies. I had to come to the realization we weren't getting the fight. And the same applies to Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. We not getting that fight. They know that fans are hyped about that fight. They know that that's a mega showdown. If they couldn't make Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, then what makes you think that they're going to be able to make Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia? Floyd Mayweather just fought on his own. What they did was they know that people are hyped about Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. We're going to use that as a marketing ploy to build up anticipation for this fight. We're going to say that that fight is locked and sealed. Because people know that once we get through this fight, we're going to try to draw as much attention and attraction to this fight. Get as many eyeballs as possible for this trash fight just to hold us over. And then as soon as this fight is over, as soon as Gervonta Davis knocks this guy out. Now, if you want to surprise me, let's say this fight gets called off. If this fight gets called off, then I'm wrong. If this fight don't get called off, then it's staged. It confirms my theory that this is staged. I'm on my Machiavelli. I'm on my Tupac right now. If this fight happens, it's staged. If Gervonta Davis mysteriously get out of jail and the fight happens, it's staged. They're already talking about, oh, Ryan Garcia is juicing. He's taking performance enhancement drugs or supplements or something like that. They're already letting y'all know. They already letting y'all know that that fight could get canceled. They want y'all to pay $50 to watch Gervonta Davis to fight a cashier from Lowe's. That's what they want y'all to pay $50 and $60 for. Hell, even $100. They're trying to finesse you. Hector Garcia. I want to match up these timelines so it can make sense for y'all. For a lot of delusional fans who are so in love with Gervonta Davis, they'll get hurt by this. But, bro, we got to expose this stuff because why? They not giving us the fights that we want to see, so why should y'all be loyal to any fighter or any company? This is another one of Floyd Mayweather tactics that he used to do in the past. When it was alleged that Floyd Mayweather was beating on his wife, Josie Harris, which I thought was staged as well. You can't tell me that these aren't staged events. They're staging these events so it could garner more attention. Gervonta Davis' name is trending. Once his name is trending, then his fight is trending because he's aligned with the fight. So he's having all these run-ins with the law. The Floyd Mayweather marketing strategy 101. Beat on your girlfriend. Watch it garner a whole bunch of attention and headlines. And everybody's talking about it just to build up anticipation and build up hype for this trash fight versus a random Garcia. That's his name for this fight, Random Garcia. Because ain't no way in the world that Gervonta Davis is just sitting at home throughout the year. And as soon as it's approaching time for him to fight, he steps up and says, oh, well, I'm about to get into it with my baby mama. No, don't no man do that. There's been rumors circulating that Gervonta Davis is never going to fight again. And, due to this case, complete lies. Gervonta Davis will more than likely get out of jail wherever he's at in the next coming days, and then he'll be preparing for his fight. People would much rather see Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. But they know, Floyd Mayweather, they know. PBC, TMT, they know that this fight isn't going to get a lot of pay-per-view sales. So they're trying to build up as much hype as possible.